gather the money, we'll hunt you down.
Someone's gonna come hunt that ass down. Hunters don't sleep, baby.
We can get that bread.
He's like, go ahead, gather it up. We'll come.
Try pass the KOLOHE juice. Hey, bagay is good, Oh, honey girl. It's good to the last drop, 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 to the last drop.
Three, two, one. Welcome to another episode of KOLOHE Juice in the channel, where we share our stories, obstacles, opportunities, and everything that we go through as KOLOHE boys building this brand up, and all while we're chilling in the channel. So we got here Justin Smith, Mr. Hollywood. Over to my right, we got Mr. Pipeline, Jacob Smith. And then we got Meditation Dave Dali. And of course, your boy, Party Gardy. So welcome in. What's good, boys?
Yeah.
Good,
So
good.
that was pretty good. I'm pretty pissed.
It's a good intro?
That was pretty good.
So what they did a new role. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Now
Impressed.
it's Party Gardy's
It was
podcast.
alright.
Yeah, right?
It was
Nice.
alright. It was alright.
So I think today we're going to be taking it a little
I
bit
just don't
different.
like how you said my full government name
Oh.
and everything.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, was that not released one of the
Taxes.
episodes?
We're gonna have a taxes episode where we don't talk about government names and why.
Okay, we'll make up last names next time.
Just play.
So I think we're going to take it a little bit differently today. I came across some questions that a lot of big corporations have to answer. Some unique questions that people ask out there. And I'd love to see.
Okay, cool. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. These this first one here. I'd love to just see our.
So you're saying it's
perspective.
corporations that ask what interviewers this?
Yeah, they
You
ask-
gotta for what?
To get a sense of
Like about the candidate?
yeah, just about the candidate, just about the company, and just about the ideals that come with it.
Psychology thing or something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So this first one is pretty interesting. It's kind of out of the box.
So you're saying there's no right or wrong answers?
No right or
Except
wrong
for my
answers.
answer.
Yeah, just except for your answer.
I have the right answer.
Okay, so here's the first one. You've been given an elephant. You can't you can't give it away or sell it. What would you do with the elephant?
I know. Okay, so what are we gonna do?
I don't know, what would you answer it?
I got the right answer.
Yeah, you can go ahead and answer.
No, I mean the only thing I can think of first is I'd feed it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, right. Take care of it. There you go. Nice.
Then what? Okay, it ate, now what?
Now, right? I was gonna eat all day.
I mean, you could turn it into like an attraction, right?
Wow, you pimp it
Oh,
out.
that's the way you go to circus, Rob?
Pimp the elephant out, bro.
I mean, I'd ride it first.
You know this is an issue, right? It's a major sensitive topic, actually.
I mean, if I had the elephant in California, I'm definitely riding it. Save on some gas.
Yeah,
So,
motherfuckers, man.
David put it down.
To put it, if I have such a small apartment, would it be just in misery living with me? You know.
well, I'm guessing you already have space for it, but like seriously, what are some like?
If you're interviewing at Yahoo or
It would
Google,
be
you have a
fitting to have an
better...
elephant. You'd be like Buddha.
Yeah. What?
You'd be like Bug style.
If what?
When you had the elephant.
I'd be chilling with the elephant for sure. I'm just saying, anyways, the details matter. But I wonder what they're trying to get out of this question. Like when they ask people this.
I mean, most of these questions are resolved around trying to see where your priorities lie, your problem-solving skills. Like, what are you gonna do if somebody just hands you like a whole elephant? At that point, you're gonna have to figure out if you're gonna take care of it wholeheartedly or if you're gonna monetize the situation. It's not like everyone has an elephant.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's be
it's
serious
pretty
here.
simple. Yeah,
If
like
I
just
can
walk-
give it away, can it be at, it's not giving it away, but be at like another property that's like bigger?
Yeah. So you.
What, to have it just
space.
graze?
You graze like,
So you
I
guys
know exactly what I would do.
Wait.
I know
So
exactly what I
and
would
remember, we're looking at this like they ask businesses this.
Yeah,
So I don't think anybody's just giving away an elephant just to to have go graze out there on some acres. Like you wouldn't like at least let people come around and see it.
So we
Like a
not
zoo,
just
like
make
my
a
answer.
make a zoo out of
I
it.
got my answer.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with zoos.
Yeah.
Personally,
Wow.
I'm not one of those people like like
got a
I
problem
think
with zoos.
I don't think there's too big of an
Yeah.
issue with zoos personally.
I got a problem with zoos, but
Really?
I'll say it too. I believe.
He doesn't like zoos.
I believe that's why he doesn't like when people have pets.
same
It's the
too.
same form.
Same thing. You know what I do though? If I can't give it away or whatever, I wouldn't ride it. I mean, I would ride it personally. Maybe if we just go down, somewhere. But I'd show up with go to our events and just have it as part of our gang, and it
Here we
sits there
go.
and it's tied. He's tied up nicely and comfortably.
So he's a mascot
His
then.
mascot.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, is what you
Put a nice warm jacket over his back that has a KOLOHE Juice logo on it.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with like monetizing
But like
it,
exactly what I said.
as long as you take care of it.
Yeah, like
There
you
you go.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
still be like you treat like family. But
Yeah,
like,
but you still make a buck on it.
yeah, why not,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like I have a puppy. If someone's like, "Hey, I want to put your puppy in movies.
Yeah.
I need your puppy to come work for endless hours." Lila, nap time's over. Like, we're going full blown. Let's get this bag.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna treat it hard. I'm not gonna poke, but I'm still gonna it's an elephant.
I'm not
Why
gonna
not?
poke it through a cage.
Yeah, like let it
I would call the
start.
business the elephant in the room, and then everybody just hires me for parties.
It's called,
Ooh, that's a clever business.
Funny
Call it
business.
the elephant in the room.
Or you can put it to work and you just have it lift up, be pushing our equipment.
Hey.
like a tractor.
It's like a tractor.
Justin's back there.
Right? What if he decides he doesn't want to move anymore?
Well,
and lug
I'm
this-
gonna have it build my pyramids.
Yeah.
Like,
Right now, all Yahoo or Google's like, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's some Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
I think the best idea that came out of that was that so far. Elephant in the room. And then you have it for parties, and everyone's like, oh, there's actually an elephant in the room. Like, damn.
You're like, really realistic, you're not getting an elephant in a row.
Well, it'll be in the
Which is
backyard, but the
yeah.
concept,
Yeah.
elephant
I
in
know.
the area.
Yeah.
But where would you keep? And you would just keep it at your house, like
Where we would hang out. No, I probably would. So realistically, if we're gonna get into the pragmatic parts of this, you'd have to have a trailer. You'd have to probably have a couple permits to drive the baby around. Yeah, and you would need like a space like up in like the valley or something, where he could graze and chill, assuming that you can have exotic animals out there.
You probably could, the valley.
But they had a giraffe at the one Malibu Wines, right?
Oh, really?
I'm not getting, we're getting off of topic, but remember when in Hawaii when the elephant escaped and they
Yeah, that's
had
a big- that's why-
manhunt on
For it?
elephant, yeah.
Yeah, no, the elephant escaped the circus and just killed a few people. It wasn't the elephant's fault.
It was just brought up.
No, that happened.
And they had to put it down.
Really?
Yeah.
In Maryland, that happened a couple times. I think like a lion or something broke out from the Baltimore
Oh,
Zoo.
that's scary.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
pretty like wild. People were like nervous, like,
Yeah.
where is this thing?
See, but anyways, yeah.
All right, okay.
Nice.
Wait, what? You didn't really give us an answer. You just said you're gonna put it to work. Is that your answer?
Well, no, remember I said I would just go borrow like land and let it just graze around and just kind of.
Would be a free.
What would be interesting though is if you do that, you can invite people to your property and see the elephant, like a zoo.
Yeah.
But what you skip out on all of the transportation, all the logistics of doing that, so you bring the people to you.
Right.
Yeah.
You just bring lunch. Tell them like you have to.
So what do you have, like 5 people at a time come over your house and look at the elephant?
Well, in that scenario, you'd probably do like have a lunch in.
Or I'll be just known as the guy with the elephant in California.
That's
And then
true.
Oh, he would just use it to bring girls over and just be like, check out my elephant. You know what they say about guys who have elephants?
That's funny. But yeah, all right, that's pretty interesting. I think we have a few more questions. I think I sent you.
There's a big list.
Yeah, I think I sent you a few more.
This is gonna.
I wonder what people really like. What would other people say?
Yeah.
Yeah, write in the comments.
Comments.
Yeah.
What's your guys' idea?
What would you do
Yeah.
if you were gifted an elephant and all of those?
Couldn't give it away
Or sell it. What would you do with the elephant at that point? Let us know. All right, here's another one. So basically, you're coming in for a job. We finished the interview.
Or let's just say after this podcast.
After this podcast, we finish this podcast and we step outside. of the building and we find a lottery ticket that ends up winning $10 million, what would you do?
See you, boys.
Well, yeah, first of all, see ya. Peace. Just kidding.
It was fun.
Just kidding.
Oh.
No, I would probably step back in and reshoot the
This may
podcast.
be the last episode.
No, but seriously, I'd probably put at least like $1 million towards a business. If I made $10 million, $1 million would easily go straight towards Kolohe.
Which would be 10%.
And then and we use that to just build, whatever else on top of that. I'm pretty like sure that everything that I'm doing now, if I did get money, I would only enhance what I'm already doing.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm doing anything where I would just be like, all right, peace, I'm out.
You hate it,
Yeah.
Promotion.
What's the?
I don't think any of us are. I mean, I personally would. Yeah, but I would just keep recycling, or maybe even buy like some property, and then maybe Airbnb or rent it out.
Yeah, just to get some assets first, some property, and set up something with my moms and my fams. Make sure that's all squared away, and then I have all of that, whatever's left, to invest, and just choose a lifestyle, and enjoy that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Taxes come.
I'd probably like
big
try.
tax.
I'd probably try to cure world hunger. Give something to that. Charity, mostly charity.
I'd actually give it all away.
No,
I think there
no, for sure. Give it to Kolohe and then give back to the business.
Well, the goal with Kolohe Juice, anyways, already is to like set up a platform for us to be able to give back anyway. So, but the hard thing, what I realized too, like I've thought about this question thousands of times, is if I had the money, you don't just give it away to people. You don't just give it away to homeless. You don't just give it away to charities. You create, for me, in my opinion, you create systems that will generate more for those causes. So like for homelessness, you create systems where they can be rehabilitated and
It's
have
recycled.
jobs and stuff, because
Once you give that, it's like it's done. But let me create a system that could go on.
Exactly. Same
With you running these systems?
No, of course you outsource and you have people running them. But
Yeah.
you have a budget.
Yeah.
You can pay people to do it good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you ask these questions to choose your candidates.
Facts.
The reason why they do it, they want to know if what you would do with it, and if you're really about you're not just doing this job for money. So that's like purely money. That you're not gonna just be like, okay, actually I don't need this job if I have 10 million. To see that you still continue the business.
Helping them with it must be some high up.
Granted
people.
that though, like, so maybe answering that question, when you're trying to interview for Yahoo, you may like, would you still work for Yahoo?
Yeah, I feel like.
So like us having our own business, obviously we feel passionate about throwing it.
Yeah.
So you,
It
as an
makes more
interviewer,
sense.
would you think so? Working for
Yahoo?
Google, so more. So like,
But that's still like a credible coming out. So we're talking 10 million these days ain't like
Yeah. 10 million, I mean, it's a
It's
good
a lot,
start. It's a good start for sure. I mean, at any regular job, I think anybody would take the 10 mil. If you're not running your own business, it only makes sense to take the 10 mil and
So Yahoo's asking,
spin on out of
Yahoo, Google, all these companies are asking you this. You're sticking with Yahoo, leaving it and investing and doing your own thing.
I'm leaving the company and I'll go invest like in the company to go make more money. But at that point, I'm a founder. I'm a shareholder.
You wouldn't work a salary job. You're saying
No.
you wouldn't work for somebody
$10 million
else.
worth of salary?
That's what I'm saying. Or like
It ain't happening.
So that's a little more, I guess, the trickiness of that question, because we're obviously our business is small. We're passionate, but
So those people in those
they're asking in that
situations,
situation.
But who's gonna be like? I mean, I guess there are people who are like, Yahoo is my dream, Google's my dream. I want to work for Google. That's what I've been pursuing. So even if you paid me 10 mil, I'd still be here every day, getting told what to do, getting openings.
I mean, maybe that's what the Yahoo wants. You know?
But I mean, for that, like that's like usually you would have more aspiration, like bigger dreams to go start what you always wanted to start. You know?
I mean, but and that's the whole point, I think, like in life is fulfilling like yourself, finding something that gives you like fulfillment. You know, you going to go work for a job, even though it might be a dream job, it's only, your dream job because you haven't had the resources to start your own type of platform or thing. So I think anybody who would get that opportunity would easily just be like, all right, I'm out. Let me go build something at least with this money. Like,
but we also have that entrepreneur mindset, I think. But I don't think everyone has the dream to create be their own business.
That's true.
It's a lot on people.
So we're just saying from
true.
us being in business that I know people that's not their wouldn't being something for something is their dream. Like even working for but being like a higher end of that position is good. They don't have that skill or the thought to be like, oh, it's more fun if I become the owner.
Yeah.
But I think for us as business owners, we have that, so we're always thinking, okay, you know what? We'll start our own thing. It's always start our own thing mindset.
And I think that question also changes where you are in life. Like, if you're a bit older, then take the 10 million and just chill on that for the rest of your life, then that's easy. Right. But younger, I guess, the 10 million would wash up at some point.
My dream is to make that, whatever, big chunk of change is enough that I can live a lifestyle off the dividends. Investing it into whatever things are just off of the royalties or dividends. Where the money, the egg nest sits, and it just creates more revenue, and I just live off of that. That dividend.
You never ever touched that.
I'm not gonna live in Mexico or Colombia. Like, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Third world life is chill with me, so I could easily do that.
I mean, that's like the Mr. Wonderful lifestyle. When he said he only spends off the dividends.
That's what I'm saying,
You never touch the initial
investment.
And all
Interesting.
that.
So I'm happy with that.
And we're pretty frugal people too.
Learning to run a business, you learn how to eat fucking crumbs. How to pour wine into your business.
And so I think that's definitely an interesting question to see.
Like if we got someone here that asks that question that has a 9 to 5, like that's or career. Sorry, see what they would choose.
We should and ask people.
Or someone that's materialistic. What if they just like, you know what, I'm buying a car.
Yeah.
Or like something, like a Lamborghini.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about buying a car. Like those things are naturally coming, but that wouldn't be my first go-to. Interesting.
Nice. Here's a pretty interesting one, and this one is asked so you can so we can kind of see your creativity and your innovativeness. So the question is, if you had to be shipwrecked on a deserted island, but all your human needs such as food and water were taken care of, what 2 items would you want to have with you? So I'll ask again. If you had to be shipwrecked on a deserted island, but all your human needs, such as food and water, were taken care of.
Food, water, sex.
What 2 items would you want to have with you?
Is my girl an item?
Are we objectifying women here?
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, a company would be cool. Like,
what was that movie kind of like? Castaway? Is that the one where Tom Hanks was stuck?
Wilson. I bet Wilson be souped up.
Right?
Wilson would be
a blow up the
Wilson would be Lisa or something.
Oh, chill. Let's see. Shipwrecked, and you have to have 2 items, and food and water taken care of, which is pretty nice.
So like hunting and everything you would do.
Okay, food and water taken care of.
All your human are like needs, right?
At that point,
but food and water.
I would imagine like you would need 1 survival tool and 1 entertainment.
Yeah. That's what you would want.
Well, I mean, because food and water is taken care of, so you wouldn't have to go deep into
hunting.
But you're going to protect yourself in a sense, yeah.
What do we, are we thinking a desert island with like something that could be in the island?
Is it the Lost Island?
Which island are you talking about? Unknown territory?
But what if is there waves?
That's what I'm saying. Like I would have a board.
A surfboard would be cool to have.
That's exercise.
So entertainment.
Plus entertainment.
Okay. Plus entertainment, yeah.
Plus meditation. Plus life, bro.
That's so interesting. Once you have food and water, like
you can pretty much live
because you don't have electricity to come your way. So what else?
Yeah. I mean, other than that, you just need social. You need a certain.
Something to socialize.
Yeah, to pass the time.
So what, like FaceTime?
Oh, my phone.
Yeah, then bring your iPhone and you're Gucci.
Yeah, you never said you couldn't bring a phone.
Yeah, I never said you couldn't.
Yeah, but it's probably like island, no service, nothing. So I don't think they want you to bring it out.
Maybe. I would have to have something to do fire signals so I could call people to come visit me.
True.
I didn't say we can't bring people to the island.
Probably something for music. Maybe like a little guitar would help pass the time, or a fishing rod or something. But you're right. Maybe protection would be more important.
You would want some scripts, some.
Yeah, scripts would be nice.
It's almost pretty much
actor on the island.
It's almost like what do you like to do in
I'm the
your
only
alone
one on the
time?
island.
You know, when you're by yourself, more or less.
Yeah, I mean, if I could have unlimited scripts, that'd be cool.
If you talk about scripts like actor scripts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actor scripts.
Just like plays and
Unlimited
scripts,
scripts.
and
You would just sit there and just read and act your scripts out by yourself.
Yeah, bro, it'd be
Like
like
if he's a passionate actor,
it would transform. It would literally teleport you to a new world. Every book you read, you get
Gardy's just in
new.
the cave, just like, Stupid, you're not.
The whole time.
But you'd be kind of like reading and like watching a movie, like 'cause
Yeah,
you'd be playing
exactly.
whatever.
Just you make the visuals
And you'd
up
be
in
like,
your
yeah,
head. Smart.
If he wants to be a script,
You're probably like,
He's got a fire,
if
like
someone
a
can
shadow.
just see me right now, man, I'm killing these
and then we visit him and it's just horrible. Like, it's so good.
That's why you need an audience. You need an audience, guys. You need an audience.
But so wait, what did you say?
I would go. I'm assuming it's an island with some breaks, some waves, so I'd have to have some kind of board.
So in your island, it's a surf island, right?
Yeah, you'd have to surf, if not like fins to dive with and like be underwater and shit. So something with the water.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, some.
But you don't need to catch fish, so you still just dive to dive.
Yeah, just enjoy the water and swim and be in the water, or body surf.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, the only thing I can think of is like female companionship.
Okay, yeah, having a female that would probably help.
Obviously, that's like a need.
It's
That's a need that everyone.
Not
It's
even
either that or a
sexually,
phone, like you said.
That's
Yeah.
right.
but I guess
Okay,
we
what
all
would you choose, the surfboard or the female?
Oh.
If it came down
I'd choose the.
That's why I said the board and the phone. You can have both.
I think the phone is because the phone
Obviously,
you got
that's
a
the
million
ultimate. You get
things.
everything, but I don't think the phone could be like
Yeah,
a big.
probably
It's
thing.
like a cheat.
It's a hack. It's a
like,
hack.
yeah.
It's a cheat hack. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you choose?
Well, a board for sure. I'm just trying to debate the next item.
Like, yeah, if you could bring obviously a girl, you know, that would be the ideal. But like,
Or more ask stranded
or,
with you.
or I would ask for a magazine, a limit like a magazines or like a Kindle.
Like
thing.
Playboy.
It could be whatever, a subscription. You know, it could be like, you know, so you at least
Subscription.
entertain.
Yeah.
You think about it, and why I say it is like, surfing's gonna only entertain me during the day. What
That's what I'm
happens at
saying.
nighttime?
That's what I'm saying.
You probably go like, you know,
Good
this.
script. That's what happened at nighttime.
You would passionately choose a script.
It'd be up there, top 3. Because at that point, like I said, you need one more survival tool or entertainment. You already have food and water.
Yeah.
There's not really that much more essential besides
Yeah.
a woman or a partner to enjoy with, or like, you know.
Oh, yeah, a fire, you know, like always having a fire pit is always cool, you know, like that on the beach. You can
Yeah,
You bring a lighter.
I wouldn't waste mine. I'd rather just
not
make it
make a
myself.
flame.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your TJ?
He's figuring out the second.
Yeah. Skip. But
Or you would rather bring a friend like you, one of the boys.
Yeah, like the funny cool thing is like they would have to be stranded with you.
that's
so,
what I'm
like,
saying, like, you
you would,
know, that sounds...
You putting someone else.
Sorry,
It's like that movie with Chris Pratt, and do I have to wake up the girl or not, you know?
Oh, yeah. The one where they're on the
With
ship.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Which movie?
I forget what the name of it, but they're traveling to another planet, and it's gonna take like over 100 years. Like he's supposed to wake up when they're almost there. He wakes up like
Early.
4 months into the thing, and
he's
it's like
alone.
either be alone for the rest of his life or wake somebody up.
He
But that
woke
is like
somebody up quick.
which is a crazy decision. He's
Get
in
your
love with a
ass
girl.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna be the only one.
you let someone suffer.
But then they
Yeah.
now you wake them up, and then now they die on the ship with you because
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it to the destination.
Yeah.
You gotta live with
That's a
that.
trippy concept, right?
You gotta live with that.
I mean, it is interesting that you brought that up, saying that now you're just making someone else suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying you be selfish or whatever. And but there was a
But then-
bartender
or-
that was a robot that was a guy that he talked
Or
to.
you could look at it this way. If you do have a girlfriend, they might be suffering without you. So maybe they glass half
Mr.
full kind of
Narcissist
guy.
over here.
But I'm sure they can
He's
move
like, no,
on.
she can't live without me. Bring her over here.
Do I want to be stranded there for the rest of? But then she's like, well, at least I can still see my family. Like it's like she just sees you and never sees them again.
Here's one more good question. Here's another question that a lot of, big business programs, or even, I mean, any program. I think you had mentioned earlier today that you had heard it in art school, but when you're having a business, they say there are it's a triangle of the three things that you can have to push your business forward, and it's
dealing with a client, dealing with your customer, dealing with a client, or anybody who's gonna pay you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
They can only have two of these things.
Yeah. So it's quality, price, or speed.
Mm-hmm.
So
makes sense.
Yeah. So I was wondering, what do you guys think? If you could choose out of the three, which two do you think is the most important, and the third one you can?
I think one of the most important is going to be quality. Always, like, I feel like for me, that's always going to be something that's going to be number one.
It's just crazy to have quality and speed.
That's why you can't.
But it won't be cheap.
But it won't be cheap.
But it won't be cheap.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you could have quality and
You
speed.
can have. That's
Oh,
what
but
you
it's
said.
only about its price.
But
They
these
Yeah.
motherfucking clients out here.
they want all three.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
right.
can
But it's something saving sacrifice.
So that's
Yeah.
that's kind of like the dilemma that you have to put to them and teach them, because a lot of times they don't know, they're not recognized.
They think all three can
Yeah.
exist when
Yeah.
really it's kind of hard to get that perfect
What
trifecta.
do you want? Like,
Yeah.
you realize I got other people paying me way better than that.
Like someone that chooses speed and price, and there are things on the low.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You can,
But there's certain like places that certain kind of I want to say
Where-
business models or something.
Where it asks for that style.
like dollar store.
Yeah.
I think quality and price for me are the most two effective. I think people will wait if the quality
So
and
if
the
you're
price
saying
is
you have to
reasonable.
sacrifice one.
Yeah, if I had to
Oh,
sacrifice one, it would be speed. That you would just have to wait a little bit longer.
But because you can appreciate and let them know already that, like, you know, this because of this, or the turnaround time's always going to be this because we're at such good quality.
Yeah,
I,
you know, it's almost like a Coachella. Like they give you quality and they give you, or no, actually, they're not.
But I
they're
think-
pricey. They're pricey.
But I think as like a business person, quality and speed should be like, because you could get it fast and you get more done, but then you get a higher price, you know, it's like you win, you know, and you can do more.
But what if it's too
Interesting.
pricey where your margin?
But if your quality matches it and if your work tells it, then you should be able to explain that it's worth the price. You
So
know?
what do you think? Do you think, so what? Do you think something like Tesla is speed and price?
It's not
Or-
speed because it takes months.
Months,
for,
yeah.
Okay,
I think it's
so
quality.
they're quality and
Quality.
that's about it, and price is still high?
Yeah.
They don't give, okay.
Yeah.
What, do you think there's anything that has a close model to this?
To like, what do you mean?
To almost making the trifecta?
KOLOHE.
We actually do that.
boy!
We really
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
we kind of do. We try to meet all three. But
Yeah, that's very true, where we are now.
Like all of us. So
Honestly,
Dave's working on the quality.
Yeah.
I'll get the speed done, and Jacob's.
Well, if anything, I feel like I'm oftentimes the voice of like, chill, like we got time. Because these guys have the engine. Once they get the demand, they want to go like, oh, we're gonna fulfill this need. We're gonna fulfill this. We're gonna fulfill this need. And I'm like, because of that triangle specifically, that concept specifically that I learned like way back. I know like, no, if they're demanding this of us, then they can't expect all three of this. But
Yeah.
these guys are definitely on the train of like trying to fulfill.
Because we think of this as like faster they get it, faster they can sell it, faster they order it again.
Yeah. So that's why I think, but we're obviously quality is still always going to be there.
Interesting.
But I mean, price too. Our price is really good.
Yeah, our
So-
price is reasonable, so it
Price
does,
is
like
too
you
good.
said, it kind of meets all three right now, which is nice.
But
I mean, it's all relative too. Like, you know, what is fast and what is cheap and what is quality.
Exactly.
but to me, it's quality.
What would you guys consider?
I would do
fast?
quality and speed. The price is like, if you can't do it, then or meet my price. Like I have my standard, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the longest I'm
to-
willing to wait for something is, if I'm purchasing it online, is maybe a week. If it's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm trying to find it physically in a store.
Yeah.
But if it's
but it
coming
also
under a
de-
week, then
But it also depends what it is.
Or how
something it is could just take long, you know. Like,
Yeah.
it's something you expected, like, oh, I don't expect this to be done in like a month, you know.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
I waited for something for 2 months once.
Really?
Like I knew it was gonna take 2 months to be made.
damn.
Iron
It's
Man.
such a first world problem to like talk about. Like, I waited for something for 2 months.
But it was just something unique that had to be created. Like
Okay.
the Iron Man,
Oh,
the Iron
well,
Man,
that
Iron
makes
Man
sense.
helmet.
Oh,
Okay,
we
that
should
makes
show the
sense.
video.
Thomas,
Yeah, we have that.
That makes
We have
sense.
big learning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I mean, but and the quality was there, so it's worth the wait. So I guess that what you're willing to
wait for.
Yeah,
like
and
some
what
things
it is.
people
You
want.
tell us in the comments what you guys would be willing and sacrifice, and what's
the
your
most important part for you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah. So I think this is a beautiful concept, business concept that business owners and service people, anybody that has a service type business. I do graphic design and branding and stuff, and that's huge.
Yeah.
People are always demanding fast, all three.
Have to like rethink when we're like even thinking about other people. You know, when we do something like I gotta remember that it's like this. You know, I shouldn't demand this if I know that this is the situation.
And oftentimes we're very like we're kind of like that. Like, oh, we have a concept and we want it to fulfillment ASAP, so we'll pay the premium on it.
Yeah.
A lot of times
To get it faster.
Or Dave, we need this graphic. We need it today.
Like, nah, like this is not how it works any other world, in any other situation. Like, you know, you got a unique situation. But
We got deadlines out
That's
here.
where
in
I'll
the
go.
world.
So it's good to that we have like an in-house graphic guy that could. Oh, we need a flyer. We need
He's like,
this.
remember this?
Yeah.
Remember this, guys.
Save this video.
I told him already. I told him.
Oh, what's the next question?
Okay, I already looked at it, so I remember it. It's a quick question. Why do you think manholes are round? I've seen this in multiple interview ones too. Why do you think that a manhole is round?
Now you're talking about manholes.
A
I don't know if that kind of podcast. But
Not manhores.
Manholes.
Manholes.
so manholes, so the sewage entrance.
Yeah.
In the
Why do you
street.
think they're made
It's for
round?
anybody watching this who doesn't
I
know
thought
what
I
manhole
heard.
is.
I'm just gonna throw it out there, but I thought I heard the answer's pretty easy in terms of because wheels are round.
Is this
Is this
there
like a
correct
trick
answer?
question?
I don't think there's a quick answer. I think it's a problem, like a what logically or what do you think?
No, but just because like a tube, a cylinder, it just seems like a.
But why not a square? Why does it matter?
It could be a square too, but I thought it was specifically they're round because they're square on the outsides or rectangular near the sidewalk.
The
But
ones
in
that through here.
Yeah, but manholes that are in the ground, I thought that they're circular because of tires.
But what is the tire? Tires roundly could go in it? What do you mean? What?
You know what a manhole is, right?
Yeah. The circular thing that's
The
in
thing
the
that Ninja Turtles come out of.
exactly. But I swear, guys,
I mean, why wouldn't it be a triangle? Why wouldn't it be a square? Why did they choose to be round?
I know.
You know the
I know
answer?
the actual answer.
Do you really?
Yeah. It's because they thought of the word for it first. They're like manhole. We're gonna call it a manhole. We need a manhole. And then their just association with hole was just round.
That's your.
All right, someone get this guy on Wikipedia.
Okay, so I thought.
I'm gonna look this up while you guys are.
So I thought of
there's
that.
an answer.
Like okay, because a circle will fit. The cover will fit prime, like where a square.
Mm-hmm.
If it turns, it could drop. It could be a diagonal, and it will fall in.
That's a good efficiency, kind of an engineering feat, right? Like an engineering.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no matter which direction it ever shifts, it's always gonna fit nice.
It
That's
would
not a
make it
public-
harder to fit with the cover. You'd have to rotate the cover exactly the right way.
Yeah.
If it was, yeah.
Well, you knew this
not
question.
an answer.
That's what he asked.
It's not an answer.
Yeah, he saw it. He saw
You guys
it.
know I'm the smartest one in the party.
He saw it.
That's why he was so like. But he said, "I looked it up. I have
was
this
so
perfect question.
confident.
I knew the answer."
Yeah,
to it.
right.
I didn't. I looked it up.
All right,
You
one
guys
more
comment
question.
down
One more question.
No, let them comment. They know I'm the smartest.
Who do you think is the
Give him a
smartest in
second
this
to
room right
comment
now?
right here.
Okay, here, let me get another one.
Okay, so yeah, so it's the cover fits easier with the circle.
Or you read it before you guys think I looked it up. This one we all made. Okay, let's go do two questions. This is one where it's like, what kind of person you are. Are you a hunter or a gatherer?
Yeah, I'm a hunter.
Do you think we're all like too macho alpha to say it? 'Cause we're all he go get food.
I'm trying to figure out a clever way to be a gatherer.
There's the Tanner.
Yeah. I'm the magician, bro. I'm the shaman.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to choose between the two, yeah, I'd be the hunter. There's more thrill in hunting. You're going out with the pack. You're going out with the guys. We're coming back to go get a prize out there.
Yeah.
We have to go like stalk something. Let's get ready for war. Put mud on your eyes. Do whatever you need to do. Gathering, it's after it's been collected. You're putting it together. Like that's cool.
Like you already did that, or like you.
The hard part's
It's
already.
done.
Yeah. The hard part's
Celebrate
done.
it.
This part is just the it's a
But you
little-
like people like kind of depending on you, kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm usually that type of person. I like
Right.
that. Makes me feel accomplished.
Yeah, like you feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find a reason to be a gatherer.
So only if then you don't
Not
like
to say it's not valuable, it's super valuable, but I'm just saying in terms of fulfillment.
it's just only if you like maybe don't like killing, you know.
Yeah.
Like animals like
But the gatherer also maybe gets the first of the picks. You're the gatherer, you could put away the stuff to the side that the hunter might overlook.
Yeah. But
You know?
I think well we're thinking it in the context of like a tribe and like pre-civilization.
Yeah, like
let's
prehistoric,
put the
yeah.
context now.
Even in modern times, I mean, the hunter would be the person who goes out and
Or like if he gets
money for
or
the
he
household.
gets a job at Visa Man.
Yeah, the
That was-
gatherer is
yeah.
in the house gathering up laundry.
I was gonna go that route.
You're gathering up the clothes on the floor. So like,
We
which
do
one
not all
would you
share
rather?
the same opinions, although I do.
So which would you rather
We
be?
don't condone misogyny.
someone's gonna
I
be
didn't
like
put any.
so
I didn't put a
you're-
gender next to any. I just said the gatherer is getting laundry.
Someone's gonna be watching this, so you're a hunter and I'm a gatherer, right? Your ass is outside.
I didn't put any gender behind that. Do you guys see where their minds went?
You're gonna be both after this.
Do you guys see where their
You're
minds
gonna be
went?
gathering your laundry outside the house.
For all the men out there gathering, good job. Keep picking up that laundry. Nobody put a gender on that.
Well, okay. So what if I just what if I set up a system where I'm just gathering money? You know, I don't gotta go and hunt for it anymore. I set up a trap basically that's just collecting.
But you gotta go hunt for the new people so you can continue to get that though.
But if it's in the system, if it's part of the system, like I don't personally have to do it. If I'm just
I think it's what we're
We'll let them gather the money. We'll hunt you down.
Someone's gonna come hunt that ass down. Hunters don't sleep, baby.
we get that bread.
He's like, go ahead, gather it up. We'll come hunt you down.
Yeah, we think it's all the time.
That's so serious.
Yeah.
That's what some people do with like priceless artifacts. I mean, art thieves, they just wait till someone gathers it and they go hunt them down.
Every movie with a bad villain lets the other guy do
Yeah.
it, and then
So keep gathering, Dave. Someone's gonna hunt.
We prepping him like he thinks he's
then
good.
it's gonna be one of those situations like, yeah, but my stream is gonna die without me, and then you guys are gonna have to go move to the next one. Whereas I don't know.
Getting too like it's from hunter gatherer.
I get it. Okay, the next one's pretty funny. Okay, if you were a salad, what kind of dressing would you be?
A tossed one.
Jokes on jokes today. Well, personally, on my salads, I do enjoy a little balsamic with the Caesar dressing. Both. You get
I
that
was gonna say
wet,
something,
soggy
but
lettuce, and then you
you'd
get
have to-
that nice Caesar on top. That's how I like to do it, but that's just me.
So you're gonna be the the dressing that you most like to consume.
I would
right?
imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, the undressed salad.
Can I answer it? Something. It's gonna say a joke. If we want to mute this off, we can.
What?
You want to be a balsamic big nigga?
Yo, put that, CEO. He was just. Up here, go ahead, comments.
Yeah.
Let's get them. Internet.
We're gonna get canceled. 6th episode.
That's all it took was 6 episodes.
At least he said
Never heard
At
from
least he
him.
didn't say hard R.
Never heard from him again. But yeah,
So would you want to be the dressing that you most fond of?
I'm just trying to see around this.
Like I feel like I like ranch, but not on salad really too much.
I don't like ranch on salad anymore.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, I like balsamic, maybe Italian.
So what kind of dressing would you be?
Maybe like he said balsamic. I would either do balsamic or maybe like Italian.
Oh, okay, so why? Just because you like that?
I'm gonna say that because I like it. What else would you be saying?
I don't know. You could be
doing
one-
spy.
You could say you like to be a Caesar because everyone likes Caesar.
True. Oh, yeah, a lot of people like Caesar.
This is
probably.
like the question that he knows the answer.
I don't know the answer. I'm just saying.
It was a setup. I felt like it was a setup.
There was no setup for this one. Why could it be? I'm just saying that's like a way that a lot of people like. My idea was like, okay, somebody that
I want to be that
you,
everybody likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or you could be like the shittiest.
He's something too. I like boss. I would say he's something that everyone likes, right?
What would you choose?
I mean, I like Caesar. I'll be a Caesar.
Oh, Caesar. Nice.
Yeah.
He's like a Caesar's palace.
Caesar's
Yeah.
Palace. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Caesar.
Can't at all. I love it in Caesar.
Oh, different brands have better ones.
I don't like this question.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he's dressing.
Next question.
Yeah, right.
No.
It's
See if we
another.
have one more. We can put
But
one more.
so people watching that was already an improper way to answer this.
To not
Saying
answer?
not answering it is
Yeah.
the worst way you can answer. So it's actually perfect that you actually did that. People say that if you don't have an answer,
Yeah.
saying that you don't have an answer is the worst thing you can do.
That's an answer in itself.
That's an
Like, this
answer
guy
in
doesn't
itself.
have a
Like you don't
thought.
even try.
You can
Yeah.
say something way different and they'll appreciate it. That's the least
Like,
thing.
you're not even. You're like I don't care. Like you have that.
Where you're
like,
not participating.
You're like a.
They do that in theater too, like
Dismiss. Like,
Say yes.
improv game. Yeah, you're
You have to
supposed
say
to
yes.
always say yes. Because what's the point of just destroying it?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
saying no.
So for a
you
reason.
probably
Yeah.
you probably could have got fired right there.
You're like,
I
okay.
asked you. Yeah,
No,
Yahoo.
this is a
gathering thing to say.
So gather your things.
Gather your shit
your
and
things.
get out of here.
Gather outside with the
So,
rest of the unemployed.
What, you too good for that question? Like what was wrong? We
You don't eat
said-
salad? What? I'm a soup guy. I'm a soup guy.
Gather your things.
Hey, so that's not actually perfect that we have to add
I
that
mean,
because
he ain't a hunter, so that's the only thing he knows how to eat. Salad. That's why it was touchy for him. He was like, ah.
Be a
I never
hunter,
said I
folks.
wasn't a hunter.
Oh,
Be a hunter.
okay, this could be a long one. If you could trade places with any other person for a week, famous or not, living or dead, real or fictional, with whom would it be
For a day?
for a week?
Oh, for a week. I would definitely do at least. Yeah, I would do a week. I wouldn't do for permanent, but I would do for a week.
I mean, the question was a week, so.
Okay, cool.
Like gathers details.
Yeah, that one's an interesting one because there's like now at this point like there's so many interesting people.
But the fact that you could be fictional or not, like, so you could be like a cartoon or like you could be Spider-Man, you could be.
Oh, wow.
But you could be Bob Marley.
Yeah.
I would want to be someone in reality
Can it just be God?
first off. Yeah, right.
You are God.
Yeah.
You would want to be what?
Someone in reality first is what I would think of. Like animated would be cool, but like you don't have any like. What would you be able to take from that after that week? You know.
I mean,
Like-
you get to see what's being like Superman's like.
But you'd rather be like something like you're like a Bob Marley. Or,
Yeah,
you know,
someone in a real like a JFK or a
That
Martin
seems
Luther
cool,
King
yeah.
or somebody that's existed,
So you
or
don't-
Caesar, or like Elon Musk.
Oh, so one person who's gonna be, or be like a good
Like
actor.
Dan Bilzerian.
Danny would be good. He'd be a cool guy, or like a Vici, something.
Like you can go that route where it's just like you want to like just hook up with girls, right? Like I'll be Justin Bieber for the
I know,
You
yeah.
just waste your
We-
wish like that, like, or whatever. That's your dream. But
I'll be Pete Davidson.
That is good.
I feel like I got my idols. I got my my people that I look up to. So I would probably choose one of them. But
Oh, so you want to be me? I'm flattered.
Hilarious. Yeah, I think mine would be Elon, the most interesting person so far to exist with the control that he has over SpaceX. I mean, just to have the
Or just in
ability
general,
to
it's pretty
see,
powerful.
yeah, just in general, like I mean, the amount of wealth he's been able to accumulate, but still pretty like down to earth from what it seems like.
Yeah.
Trolls a lot on Twitter, which I find funny. Yeah, I probably would. Every facet of his life is pretty interesting. Doesn't seem like he's in too much boring stuff like a Bill Gates farming type. He seems a little bit more like this guy knows some
So
stuff.
you'll learn what it's like to have power and to be a white guy.
Yeah, that's what would come from it. Yeah, sure. But white guys, they're going down bad. So yeah, only a week. Only a week.
I wonder if you would be in control. Like, would you be yourself making choices in their body, or would you just be for the ride along?
I think it'd be more for the ride along. I don't think you could be like, okay, all of a sudden
case,
I'm Elon Musk, but I'm like thinking like Gardy.
Yeah.
Because then I would choose certain things that I want to experience for like the biggest wave, or like the going outer space, or like like something like.
So woo then. We gotta have it in particular.
Shaun White.
I mean, my top guys are Gandhi, MLK, and Marley.
But one person.
I would guess I'd say Marley or Gandhi.
Marley was pretty influential.
Yeah, I mean, Bob.
Yeah, Bob Marley, apparently, like, he was so influential they had to take him out because he was just literally making people go against the government. Like, I heard he was really, like, powerful. And Gandhi, I mean, at some point in his life, he started sleeping next to, I'll leave that little story. I'll share that with you guys after.
Gina, what about you? The thing.
Crazy. What's something that somebody's done that's just crazy? Like, oh shit. Anybody in a squirrel suit would be sick.
Squirrel suit?
And it
flyers.
flies squirrel suits.
Yeah.
Remember the dude that did the free solo? That's crazy.
Solo.
Any of those Red Bull people are pretty gnarly. They do a lot of...
That's like almost like riding a roller coaster for a week.
I would have to be like an influencer, influence like Bob Marley or something. Even to see even that time period. Or even if old times,
King Arthur
days.
If there was someone I could choose who wasn't in reality, it definitely would be Nicolas Cage in National
Treasure.
Yeah, National Treasure. Like, just to have the historical genius to go find treasure out there. Like, I would love that.
Oh, because it's fictional, yeah.
Yeah.
Or what's the Leonardo da Vinci one? With the Tom Hanks.
Oh, the Tom Hanks one? Yeah, to find history around the world and stuff.
Right.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think it'd be cool to be like, I don't know, like a Tom Brady, like, imagine like a Super Bowl game.
Goat.
A go athlete.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan
Just being like, to experience that game, that rush of that game.
Yeah.
Especially like, we all like sports and stuff.
Yeah, games.
I know it's not that influential thing, but it would be just kind of cool being.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, being an athlete would be ridiculous. What did I see? Like, LeBron makes like $2-something mil a week. Like, these guys get paid like
Disgusting.
stupid bread. Like, you just see that in your account. Like, everybody like, oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, so being like a LeBron, it would be kind of cool, like, because you kind of experience more than, he has some power influence,
Yeah,
you know?
he does.
Well, I guess it's just like Elon, but you get the sports, like, it's not like Elon plays, you get the rush of the game, the money, what it would feel like to be that.
The culture behind
If
it.
you do like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any type of like go outfit, but nice.
Sick. Good questions.
Oh yeah.
That was a fun one. You got to know you guys a little bit better. Know who the bitches are.
Yeah, we know who the gatherers are.
We'll introduce them next time as we have Dolly, the gatherer. The gatherer.
Well, because I didn't even. But whatever. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gotta watch. Y'all gonna be out of animals because you got so hyped up on your fucking testosterone. Hunting all the animals, killed the fucking whole population. Y'all
No,
like, Dave, can I have some berries?
You guys have too much red meat.
Sorry,
Yeah.
boys. I got my fucking locked up over here.
You're right. Start building your leverage right now, man. Start gathering. Keep gathering. But yeah, that was a good episode of questions. If you guys have any more questions that you want us to answer, or if you have any answers to the questions that we asked today, definitely put that in the comments and make sure to subscribe. Do we have anything?
And then also, stay tuned because next week will be Halloween and we'll be dressed up.
Yeah, we'll be dressed up.
So that's something for you guys to look for, or for us to look forward to. We don't even know what we're gonna be.
Yeah, I know.
Probably like lions,
That'll be
wolves, and a
exciting.
sheep.
Lion, wolf, and sheep. That'll be good. But yeah, make sure to tune in for next time, and always thanks for supporting. Kolohe out.
Our thumbnail should be us as hunters and you as